is increased
Right.
from the way he lifts his weights, from the hours he trains.
And you guys can only go forwards. You cannot go backwards. What
There
happens
you
when
go.
you have a bad day in the gym?
There's
Doesn't
really
it's
no
not
such
nothing.
thing
Not a
as
big deal.
bad
Never a
day at
bad
the
day.
gym.
You're always full committed. It doesn't because sometimes fighters it can be. I learned because I seen him after they spar. They get edgy. They get sensitive. They don't talk much. The
Get
sparring
injured.
session can be frustrating. Sometimes 'cause they get injured. They're tired. They don't give us much in the sparring session because they're tired.
Don't get me wrong, like if life itself seems to come down on me, I would send a message to coach and tell him I might need a little time off to
just
re-strategize and get things together, because energy is something that I'm very sensitive to.
Yeah.
And I have this belief that negative energy is so poisonous that
I know,
you
right?
won't even realize that you're affecting other people
Right.
by
Until
just
it's too
being
late.
within their space.
Right. Nicely put. What makes a great trainer, in your opinion? Or what makes a great
The
trainer?
bond that he's able to build with each individual. You know, each individual's bond is unique. The chemistry that they're able to create from the knowledge, from the relationships to the communication, it's all important that you display it in the gym and out of the gym. Your character is a milestone for all to see. So that's what I believe.
And the good energy, right? You guys are very much into energy. It should be, right?
Oh,
Energy
it's
is everything.
universal. It's universal.
Yeah.
It's the only thing
Everything
that
in the
will
world
be.
revolves around the energy that is put out. You get back what you
I
put
truly
out.
believe that. That's why I said it. It's going to be a good interview. It's going to be a good time. You guys are going to come in. Grateful enough that Malik, addressing to you, thank you for setting up the lighting in the set. It's supposed to be upstairs, but we're here.
Yes.
Much appreciated.
Bigger and better things, right?
Yeah, you never know. You just
All
gotta
in
live.
taking it to the top.
I know, you just gotta live it now. Let's talk about the I'm trying to, you see, the biggest challenge when you're in front of the camera is obviously to do your job, and interviews are a craft because you learn from your guest, and every guest is gonna dictate. You know, it's a different energy, different rhythm, different backgrounds, different. But the biggest challenge for me is to allow myself to obviously deliver, and I always ignore the camera. I hate to say it, but you know, I just block it out. Even though I'm dressing to the camera, I had learned to block it out because it's more important to me what's happening here than what's going on out there. It's what's happening right here. And the biggest challenge is to listen and to really pay attention, because sometimes you're thinking too much about what's your next question. You know, what you're gonna say, how you're gonna sound, you're gonna look smart, you're gonna sound smart. You have to be in the moment and take it in.
So you do have to have the gift of gab.
Right, and that's the biggest challenge. Let's talk about the fights. Let's talk about the fighters and all that.
We got 12 amazing fights on this card, and we got 3 titles on the line. We have our first event with female competitors on this card.
Yes,
so
that's exciting.
Very excited. You know, like our everything just raised and increased at 33% just because we have more females. Well, the only event with female fighters on our card, and this is our 7th event. So that right there was something I was excited. The fans was excited, and the fighters itself.
But let me ask you, Philip. Let me stop you there. What do you think when you see 2 women boxing, fighting, wrestling, kicking?
I see talent.
You see the talent.
I see talent.
So we have to leave that thing behind, that women, because they're still, even in boxing, how do we bring, even with boxing, and I say that because I see boxing on HBO, Showtime, ESPN, I'm always flipping channels, and still women boxing is not in boxing. It's not that,
I
you
mean,
know, there's a certain animosity because this is a men's sport. Whether
Not
you're
anymore.
doing,
I mean,
not anymore. We can honestly say that.
They do a
So
really
how
good
do we
thing
bring
in
more
displaying.
attention to female fighters in New York?
Well, I think Ronda Rousey put it on that map. Her and Cyborg, you know, they definitely paved an amazing way for female competitors in the sport.
Even
of
to
mixed
bring
martial arts.
international talent.
Yes,
in.
even to bring it in. You know, now it's like they didn't pass the bill for MMA to be legal for pros, people like me that fight professional. But it left a great opportunity for experience and exposure for amateur fighters that is coming up. The best way to understand it is college basketball versus the NBA pros. You understand those two balances?
Right.
It's the same format and sequence with our sport. And their college, I'm an NBA star. He's
Right.
an amateur fighter. I'm a professional fighter.
Right.
The same difference, same structure.
Is it true? My husband says that there's 3 different fighters. The one that wakes up, the one that goes to the gym, and the ones in the fight. Is that true? Does something happen?
I like that philosophy, though. I tip my
Right.
hat off to your husband. That's an
It's
amazing
Yeah.
philosophy.
New concept.
Yeah, that's why he loves the craft. He loves. I see the fighters, how they train, how they devote themselves, and this is something that, even to think about it, man, honestly,
You know-
even to think about the fact that you guys are walking in and just bringing all that love and all that
But the
heart.
energy from the crowd, though.
Man,
It
are you guys
makes it
addicted
worth
to
it.
blood? Yes or no? Come on, say it, bring it on.
You
We're
know,
talking the truth here.
I actually like to taste my own blood. You understand? I do. The
You do?
The suck part about it is I don't get to do so much often. You know.
What do you do when it happens after a fight? After you see your face and you say, "Oh God, help me."
You know,
Doesn't kill you.
one of the beautiful things, I had 18 fights, and my
Okay.
wife loves the fact that the most I ever had was a busted mouth out of 18 fights. Now, you see our type of sport
Yeah.
and what it deals. Now, I was one of the fortunate and talented ones that didn't succumb to any scars or any bruises of that
Right,
nature.
look at you. You
My
don't have a
opponents,
baby
on the
face.
other hand,
How
thank
do
you.
you do that? Let's talk about that. Let's bring the truth.
You know,
How do you keep-
talent. One of my major abilities is the dance. I love to dance.
Okay,
So one of the
that's
abilities
nice.
that it channels is that you have to stay active.
But you don't have any beauty tips that you can bring out to us?
Yes, Muhammad Ali. Can't hit what you can't catch. Can't hit what you can't see. So move like a butterfly and
I
sting
know,
like a
but
bee.
I don't know if he really moved like a butterfly. Look, he's still too much in the ropes.
Yeah, well, when he was doing the rope-a-dope, he even had a name for that.
You know, it's just, but every fighter is, I don't know.
You know, the main thing is, as you can see, with these fighters that's going to be fighting on.
Yeah, let's
Take It
bring
to
the
top
names. Let's bring
7.
the names. I
You
wanna
know,
do that.
We have our main event fight card, which is our 205ers. You know, these are our light heavyweight fighters, and they're going to be putting on fireworks. I'm talking about the big explosive M80 bombs that's just going to be displayed, full of entertainment. Why? They have a title that's on the line that they're looking to defend and looking to achieve.
Philip, you're looking good. Look at that cam. Look at the monitor.
Okay, which one? This one
That
right
one.
here?
Look at yourself. Well, you can't because now you're looking at the monitor, but it looks good.
There you go.
Keep
Thank
going.
you.
Keep going. Keep going.
But
Keep going.
Jamal Pottinger, which is our Fit for Life 205 champion fighter, he's going to be facing off with Luciano Sorrell, and that right there is going to be an amazing event because yesterday we did the interview, and his opponent was just saying, "All I do is dream about you." And he's literally right next to him.
Oh, man.
So when they
Staring at
was,
each other.
and we was on DTF radio station, Correction Wednesday, and he was like, "So what is it that you do in preparation? Like, how are you preparing?" And they gave their whole story, and he just told me, said, "I dream that belt is mine. You know, I dream about him every day while I'm jogging, while I'm showering, while I'm just awake, even dreaming about him." So to see that battle is something that I'm looking forward to, the fight fans is looking forward to, and that 205 title is on the line.
Right.
You know, now going to our co-main event, you know, just watching one of these prospects come up. His name is Paul Timmer from Lion Sport MMA, you know, and that's my camp out in Long Island, 159 New Hyde Park Road. And I seen his whole vision and how he trained and how he put that time in the gym. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give you that shot and that opportunity to fight for the 155 title because that was my weight class division and everything
So
that
you
you
know all
displayed.
about it.
Yes, everything that you was displaying as an amateur was a replica of what I was doing. So why
Right.
not? And he's fighting a very tough opponent, and his name is Batish Griffin. Now, these are two battles where it's like the young lion versus the old lion, and they're both gonna go in there and be fierce, and they're gonna put on an atmosphere that is for that 155 Fit for Life title. So that's gonna be an exciting fight to look forward to.
We
also.
keep going. We keep going. Just want to, you see, we're running the credits because it's almost 20 28 minutes. The time goes really, I told you.
Yes.
Time goes really fast. I want to thank Gloria Messer, Malik. We're going to keep going. Malik, Gloria Messer, Ignacio Guevara, Alex, Charles, Darren, Esteban Quesada, Vizcaíno, Barbara Jimenez, people that I have to thank on the weekly basis because they do an amazing job doing what they're doing, and I have to bring it up, but keep going,
Yes.
please.
All right, so going down the line, it's our star attraction, which is Melton LeGrant. He's also the star of our movie that we're premiering called The Life of a Fighter. He's
Oh,
also
nice. Wait, but let's slow down a little bit. Now you got me a little. Now,
Got your
wait a
attention.
second. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yes.
Yeah. Say that again.
So his name is Melton LeGrant. He
Yes.
is the star attraction of this event.
Okay.
And he's also the star in our film that we're releasing called The Life of a Fighter.
Okay, who
And
directed the film? Who cut it? Who,
I
you
did it.
did.
And
Nice.
Yes, and as a lot of people that's involved with this event, hopefully on the next show we'll be able to bring more information about that.
Okay.
But he will be fighting for the Fit for Life Muay Thai title at 170 division, and his opponent is Denver Nels, and that is going to be an exciting fight because they're both undefeated and only one can win, so somebody has got to go. Will it be the star or will it be the challenger? But
Right.
you will be there to see. So another amazing event is Devin Dickens versus Kenny Velasquez. That right there is a 170 division fight, and somebody has got to go, how we love to say it.
Okay.
Then the whole fight card is amazing, from Sean Chase versus Oliver Lopez, from Steven Sierra versus Tachi Excel, from Kenny Keldry versus Calvin Francesco, from Gavin Mitchell, which is live and present, versus
Right there.
DeVore. That's a 145 battle that's going to be fantastic. We're going to be there to see it. Brian Guerrero versus Renee Piera. And most importantly, I would take it to the top 7 female bouts. Now, we have Christian Walsh from Lion Sport MMA. This is a 125 featherweight bout versus Anastasia Bruce. That's also the champion's girlfriend. So to have them
All
compete,
in the
yes.
family, man. Now, I wonder how those two go to bed at night. How do they do that?
You know, maybe in another interview we can ask, or even at the event.
yeah,
right?
how do they, keep going, keep
And then
going.
we have
Philip.
Sharnika Wright versus Alicia Bundle.
Bantu.
Yes.
Maybe I can read how to read it. What
There,
is
there
it?
you go.
Biondo.
Biondo.
Where are we?
The last
Oh,
one.
Alicia Biondo.
Alicia Biondo.
Okay.
So, you know, with 12 fights on this card, you know, a halftime show music performance, and our announcer, David Diamante from the Brooklyn Nets announcer, the voice of Brooklyn. This is a Brooklyn production, putting on live sanctioned MMA and Muay Thai cage events for the community in and out to create positive structure, positive growth, and a
Right.
change of atmosphere.
It's a challenge, right? To get all
Yes.
this together. Do you get too wrapped up when you get home? How does it work? We're going to wrap it up in 1 minute because we have another interview going, so we have to wrap it up. How does it work with all this work
You
in
know-
your head? Do you sleep at night?
I average 18 hours a day. And it will
Yeah.
be like that for the next 3 weeks. And
Right.
then I will be taking a good vacation just to recap so I can get up and do it again, you know?
And we need to bring more attention, you know, from the media to what you guys doing.
I would like to
Yes.
put this in also. This event is most likely going to be the first event that we go live on YouTube. It's something that I've been working on for past couple of months, and
Okay.
everything seems to be synced off.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
nice.
And keep in mind, we're the only amateur MMA sanctioned promotion that will be having live pay-per-view coverage. We're the only promotion in all of New York that does it for the amateurs. So being involved with our production, it gives not only the sponsors a lot of recognition, but it gives the fighters a lot of recognition. It gives Brooklyn a lot of
Yeah, of
recognition.
course. It's a nice kick for you guys. I mean, everybody's working hard.
Yes.
What does everybody have to say about all this?
Great, I love it.
You love it, right?
The sportsmanship is what got me to continue.
Do you see? I should have her in the interview. That's a little late for that, but well, next time we do that. No, it's work.
Yes.
It's
it
work,
is.
it's work, the protection, the process, protecting the fighters. That's something that
You know, a lot of
it's
people don't
gotta be.
understand what it takes to go through this.
What it takes
you
to
know.
fight, to train, to live your dream, to give your heart and blood and sweat and tears. It's a lot. I mean, guys, I don't know how you guys do it.
You know, most importantly, like that right there is a good aspect to live by. It's like a code of honor becoming a fighter.
Right.
But to actually have a platform where you can display all of these artistic skills is even more challenging.
And it's gonna be a thrill for you to see the fighters developing, right?
Yes.
And finding their own essence, because you find your way in the gym, but you find your way through the fights. Like, it's a process. It's a living process.
Everybody dances to their own little rhythm.
And everybody has their own, and it's gonna be a
I
thrill.
like how you said that.
Right? I'm sorry.
Everybody dances to their own little rhythm.
I like that. Yeah, everybody has a story. Everybody is living. Everybody has a heart. All of us, we're
And
beating.
we're
living.
all friends at the end of the day. And once that bell dings and the cage opens back up, we hug.
And the
Say
monster.
see you later at the after party.
That's
And the monster,
that's
man.
something that a lot of people don't understand that they're recognizing now. Is that here it is, one of the biggest things that we have in the communities is gang violence.
Right.
You know,
Well,
that is
look,
one of the major
you and me were
concepts.
connected. We're not even married. But
You know,
there's that note that I have about violence. You think, our society, and we're gonna wrap it up, promotes violence. You know, it's a lot of.
But here it is, what we're doing is creating transformation.
Okay.
Where here it is, we're going to use two concepts, Bloods and Crips. And in our atmosphere, these are two different gangs that might have rivalries outside of the box that is being created that we provide, a safe haven, where these individuals can come
provide a
together.
safe haven.
Safe haven for
Okay.
these individuals. And they come together, and you would think that they was brothers at a Christmas dinner after they are going through what appears to be a savage match.
Well,
Because
that's what
there's
it's-
love,
yeah.
there's unity, there's respect, and
Respect
there's
to
a
one
new
another.
code of honor that is being created that is higher than the gang levels, that is higher than the negligence that's being taken place, and it's all being provided through our structure that is creating change.
Right. And promote and help and develop and
Yes.
grow and protect.
It's helped me a lot. There's been a massive transformation from being the shy, reserved type of person. I'm more confident in my step, in my community, and how I interact with people.
You see, you talk so soft and you're so kind of like, and then you go and you boom,
Let the
Yeah,
animal
it's just like
loose.
that.
just like that. That's the
And
beauty.
that's
That's the beauty.
that's the beauty
the
of it.
beauty of it.
You know, a lot of things that we do, that we provide, is that ability to create change. I utilize the word change a lot because people don't understand the elements and the avenues that it has. Here it is as an individual who have the same abilities to do negative and destruction, but chooses to do positive.
Right.
You know, so what will we be doing? Will we be supporting the people that are doing positive change, that are
Right.
trying to be a role model in the community, that is trying to be involved in a positive light in the community, or are we going to condone negativity? So we have to say, who are we going to support? So I say, continue to support Take It to the Top events, continue to be fit for life in all that you do, support the fighters, support the event, and please, take it to the top in all we do.
Well, you know how to talk, man. That's all I have to say.